The forces of Dunland are on the march and they are ready to get their blades bloody. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings mod for Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. This is the Tales of the Age of Men. Now keep in mind that this mod is still very much in its alpha stages, very much just a work in progress. Everything you see in this battle is subject to change. There is absolutely no balancing, but hey, I want to play some Lord of the Rings battles and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. So we're going to start off with a force I've kind of amassed right here. These are the Dunlandons, and that's one of the more complete factions in this build right now. Currently, they are kind of showcasing some stuff to their Patreons, which is really cool of them, getting a little taste of these early access units and stuff that they've currently got in. Right now, we have the forces of Dunland, and then if I click ready for battle, and then I go and pause it, and we jump to the other side of the battlefield, we can see some absolutely beautiful red and green. Of course, we have the men of Rohan, again, one of the other more complete factions. Rohan still has a few more stuff to be implemented in, a lot of the weapons and stuff, but for the most part, a lot of their armors are now in the game, and they look absolutely incredible. So I thought we'd go up against a pretty large force from Rohan. Again, for this first battle, we're just going to be going up against a larger infantry force, and I think after that, we're going to go for more of a cavalry battle. One thing I'm definitely really looking forward to with the Rohan roster is going to be the horse campesons. Right now, it is just, again, the Bannerlord one. They currently do have horse armors being made, and I think once they get implemented, it's going to really help complete the whole Rohan aesthetic. But of course, as we get prepared for this battle and we start marching forward slowly but surely, I want to go and give the developers of this mod a massive shout out. This is such a awesome project. I cannot wait to see it get completed and just, you know, more and more developments being made, and I really do hope the developers do continue to go ahead and update some custom battles, because I think it should be just so cool. As the mod gets more and more armors, they go and implement these in custom battles for people like the Patreons to mess around with and just, you know, have some cool battles. It's something like Rise of Mordor have been doing for, you know, however many years as they develop their campaign, giving people access to these battles just to dive in, mess around with. I know Gondor are also a faction that has a lot of armors already in. Unfortunately, though, you can't play them in the custom battles. So again, it'd be really cool, you know, for the Patreons and for someone like me to be able to play these and show these battles off for you guys to, you know, have them in custom battles. But obviously, I know that it's not a priority. They've got the whole campaign stuff. There's so much that they're working on, but still, it would be very cool. It seems like the Rohan cavalry is charging us, so let's throw our Dunland cavalry in after them. I'm also going to tell my infantry to hold fire, because yeah, oh my god, yeah, that's why I wanted to hold fire. Look at the amount of javelins going off. That is crazy. But yeah, a lot of the Dunland infantry, they're heavily focused in on the javelin gameplay. They want to try and whittle down, hammer in the shields, and kind of basically, you know, incapacitate the enemy line before they get stuck into melee, because, you know, their weapons aren't exactly the craziest swords in the world, and it's all about these javelins, and their spears, again, aren't anything to write home about. It's all about that initial volley, whereas, you know, once they get stuck in, the superior combat will be, you know, kind of, they all kind of get taken down by the iron forged weapons or the steel forged weapons of Gondor and other factions. Same with their cavalry as well, much more of a skirmisher cavalry than everything else. Then going up against the Rohan heavy lancers and also the heavy infantry is going to really struggle for them. So yeah, I'm going to make sure, oh my god, I'm dead apparently. Okay, I'm dead. I'm playing as a man of Dunland now. That's fine. Good old RTS camera. So as they get closer, we are going to now turn the fire at will on. Let them start throwing their javelins. Will block off there. Yeah, so we're hoping the javelins will come off. You guys are fire at will, right? Yeah, fire! Fire! Oh my god, the cavalry's coming in. They're not throwing their javelins for some reason. I'm not sure too why, but yeah, they've got cavalry over on this side as well. We'll come in, try and smash one of these. We have some javelins of our own, and then we'll tell our infantry to charge and get stuck in. Yeah, a lot of the Rohan cavalry is sitting back a little bit. Right now, though, we are struggling a little bit. The cavalry is coming in pretty heavy right now. The infantry are now fighting. Okay, I'm going to tell the infantry to probably hold fire, so they just all pull out their swords now and get stuck in. I am also using RBM just for the AI as well, just to make the AI that little bit better. How's our cavalry faring? Yeah, our cavalry's actually playing really well. They're busy skirmishing back there. So let's get our cavalry and let's bring it back here. And then we're going to go flying into the infantry fight. Because let's be honest, the infantry fight is where it's going to be. Can we maybe get a javelin volley? Yeah, a lot of the infantry is just sitting in reserve right now. We'll hit through that. There's a lot of very good units, but our cavalry is rushing. On me, cavalry. We need you over here ASAP. Come. There's a lot of good axemen here as well. Yeah, we're going to get the cavalry, just keep on pushing. And then at the last second, we're going to tell them to charge. Okay, now charge. So the cavalry's now going to smash into them, throwing javelins and hopefully doing some damage. But oh my god, the men of Rohan are slaughtering us. I did give them like a lot of very good units, but last time I did this battle on my overhaul video, which if you guys haven't seen, go check it out. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. Yeah, the men of Rohan got absolutely massacred, but I guess I just bought some like very lower tier units. Got cavalry over there. Rohan are showing why they are ready to get stuck in. So some of the awesome stuff that they are currently working on, a lot of commissions have been sent out and are waiting to be cleared, are a lot of weapons. Many of the armor pieces have, been done for a lot of these factions, but getting all these custom weapons in for horse armors and stuff are going to be a big, big boon. And look at that. Rohan have completely broken this right-hand side. I also really do love the shields. And one big thing as well, which is kind of, not something you're going to notice too often, but look at that. Look at the helmet. The helmet with a little horse on it with the mane. I think that looks so good. So good. As my Dunlandans get taken down, thrown off into the abyss. And that is GG. Okay, so that was the first battle that we did, and we got absolutely slaughtered. So now let's play as Rohan. As I mentioned, in the custom battle screen, there isn't actually, kind of specific factions, and some of the factions are kind of mismatched. Like Gondor, for example, is in their custom campaign, but is obviously nowhere near done or anything. It's just kind of there as a placeholder to be placed. However, because they're like a custom faction, they don't show up in these 6 factions here. So as I mentioned, it'd be awesome to have them there. But again, I understand it's completely not the priority. As I said, right now we just have Dunland and we have Rohan, and there's a few other factions of like the elves and stuff that are currently in, like these Mirkwood trackers are a custom unit. So let's actually just dive them into battle. Again, it's going to be a very basic unit, but let's just take 200 of them and let's charge in against the force. So yeah, we are literally just diving in, and as I mentioned, please just don't judge, please just understand that this is still very much a work in progress. You can see these guys don't have custom weapons. The developers are just super kind with letting people mess around with this project that is, as I said, nowhere near done. There's going to be additions made, armors might be removed and stuff. But yeah, here's some of the Elven armor right here. It looks awesome. Giving them some big old two-handed weapons will be epic. I'm not sure what tier this unit will be when the Mirkwood faction is done again, especially the elves are a faction that's barely been touched. Same with the eastlings. The eastlings actually do have some really cool armors in, but again, they're not in the custom battle, unfortunately. But yeah, I know the eastlings do have, as you can see, they have custom weapons right here, which are great, and they also have these custom shields. They do also have complete custom armors as well, and we have a couple of variants of the Eastling armor as well. So again, as I mentioned, there's stuff that is currently in that isn't in, if that makes sense. So first things first, let's just dismount, and I guess we'll go die so we can play as one of these badass elves. So we'll let them kill me quickly. Oh yeah, they also have these big old two-handed weapons as well. Look at these swords that the Eastlings have as well. That looks pretty goddamn cool. I'm interested again. Come on, someone kill me. Someone kill me. Kill me already. Take me down. Oh my god, the elves are cutting them to pieces right now. I'm taking like 2 damage. Again, we have RBM AI on, but we don't have RBM weapons or anything. So again, the weapons shouldn't be doing anything too crazy. It's just, again, a lot of these weapons that the enemy are using probably haven't been like patched with stats or anything either. Again, these are still so early in development. But come on, there we go. There we go. Cool. Now we can play as one of these bad boys with the big old hammers. The elves were renowned for these hammers being made in the very forges of Gondolin right here. Oh my god, awesome stuff. Yeah, I love the armor. The armor looks absolutely incredible. It really does. And again, I think none of the physics have been done on the kind of shoulder thing. Sorry, the leg armor as well. But it still looks incredible. It really does. Okay, now let's dive in and see what we can do right here. We have so many horse archers. Let's give them over to the AI. Let this cavalry just go and harass the enemy. So this is, again, but it would be one of the big strengths of the Rohan roster right here is going to be their horse archers. Obviously, they're elites, they're mounted, and these are going to be the nobles of the Rohan roster. Obviously, when we get cool custom horse gambesons and stuff, they're going to be even cooler. But again, right now, they are just pushing forward, and they're going to be harassing. So yeah, this is going to be the soldier you're going to be recruiting for Rohan from the castle, and yeah, they're going to be able to absolutely just cause a lot of harassment as the rest of the weapons come flying in, the javelins and everything else. Oh my god, we're getting a bit stuck on their lines against the forces of Dunland. And it'd be interesting to see how Dunland are going to be able to manage against the riders of Rohan. Their cavalry is very much skirmishing, obviously, but it's going to be their infantry is going to be what's doing the damage, isn't it? And then we also, of course, have our actual cavalry right here as well. So let's bring these bad boys up. Oh, no, I forgot. I left in some oh my god, I left in some Valandian cavalry. Well, Valandians have come to aid. Look at all that cavalry just harassing as well. Surprisingly, though, not getting many kills, considering how many we have. We are all firing in as well. The arrows are flying. But this is fine. The cavalry is distracting them. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to get these bad boys. Oh my god, there's already some here. There's already some here. Well, let's take him out quickly. And let's go. We're going to ride into them, boys. Let's see what damage we can do. As we come over, look at all that Dunland, all the Dunland soldiers. Unfortunately, oh my god, we do no damage. Okay, let's see what we can get done then here. Cavalry's going to hit into them. Hopefully use some decent damage. And this is one of the big things as well. I think Rohan are going to be a very micro-intensive faction. Because with cavalry, you do need to micromanage it. If you don't micromanage the cavalry, it will do okay. But if you really want to bring it to like the next level and really do some good damage to them, you're gonna want to micromanage them. But pull through and stuff just to keep your cavalry safe is gonna be really important. And I think full-on cavalry armies is gonna be just so fun. Okay, well, we've set up again. Make way for the king. And yeah, it would be also really cool as well to have like custom heroes as well, like Boromir, Denethor and stuff to lead these factions instead of having to use a Kuzai soldier. Look at them cool weapons as well. Oh my god, the big old axes that they have are just incredible as we smash through once again. Okay, now let's just tell the cavalry to charge now. Let's let them make their way in as we just pick off. Oh my god, them axes are crazy. Yeah, so I got some of the elite Bloodsworn for the Dunlingdons, and look at them custom shields as well. Looking very cool. But Rohan takes no prisoners. I mean, just imagine Pelennor Fields, you're charging down with 1,000 horsemen with a battle size mod. Well, yeah, that's something we can do as well. If you guys want to see some like really large scale battles as well, I can also get the battle size mod on, and we can have like 1,000 v 1,000. I think would be, yeah, pretty epic. Let me know if that's something you guys want to see. As I said, you know, these are basically all the units that are currently in this build of the mod. I could probably do some stuff from the campaign map to get some Gondorian battles. If that's something you guys want to see. But yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll be definitely more than happy to do it if you guys want to see more stuff, or even just when, you know, this build gets updated with some more units. I'd also be pretty happy. Okay, let's pull back in now. They're doing a pretty good job so far. I mean, it's pretty close, right? They've got 200 left. We've got 200. They've got 200 left. We've got 300. Let's rebuild. Let's reset our lines. We'll tell the cavalry again to follow. Don't really know what our horse archers are doing. And we'll just go in again. We'll break this circle, showing why the circle formation isn't exactly the best anti-cavalry formation, you know? Does just allow us to rip through as I take another big wallop there. And yeah, I think that charge was probably enough to break them. Yeah, with all of our horse archers now who are whipping out their swords, getting stuck in now, looking for blood. Yeah, that is going to be it, I think. We're going to be able to smash the rest of the Dunland forces and bring them back. Okay, cool. Well, that's where we're going to wrap up the video, I think. I think I've shown off a lot of the factions here in custom battles. If you guys maybe want to see like a Rohan siege battle, do let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. Be more than happy to show like a Rohan village. I think there's some really cool wooden castles that Valandia have that we could do, obviously using RBM, maybe some better siege mods and stuff to make sieges last a bit longer. I can use a battle size mod as well to make it even more interesting. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. And obviously let me know if you want to see more of this. Check out the mods Discord down below, Age of the Tale of Men. I'll leave a link to that along with their Patreon. All their Patreon support goes directly towards getting more commissions, whether it's armors, weapons, etc. And I'll see you guys in the next one.